Hi, I'm Stuart Rader, certified kitchen designer. I work for Agoura Design and Remodel in Agoura Hills, California. We're here at a major remodel in Malibu, California. I'm going to walk you through it. Here we are at the cooktop area. This is a Wolf induction cooktop, and it only gets hot when you put a pan on top of it. It's 85% efficient, which means that 85% of the energy that goes into the making it hot goes directly into the pan, as opposed to other sources like gas, which is only 45% efficient. And also, we have a downdraft, which does all the venting. I'll turn that on. You can see how quiet it is once it turns on, because we have a remote blower, which is outside of the house. Always try to create a focal point in the kitchen, or as many as we possibly can. And one thing I did here, which was very simple way to create a focal point, was by popping this main center cabinetry forward, and it creates these interesting angles. So it's a subtle sort of way to create some focus in the kitchen. All the drawers are full extension, which basically means they come out completely. You can see the back of the drawer. And they're also soft close, which means they close on their own softly, so they're anti-slamming type thing. The client wanted a little coffee garage, which we created for them. It's a fun thing. The motion sensor right here turns the light on and off as you open and close the doors. So let's see what's up here. Plenty of coffee cups. You can't have enough. You never know. There's always a trade-off in space and functionality, so we decided to put the oven facing this direction so it wouldn't create an obstruction here in this walkway. But we also wanted to make this look unique, so we made it look like the cabinets, but it's actually a false door. We tried to maintain tight lines. These doors are really unique in that they have these little windows in them. And this creates a lot of visual interest, so we try to make it fun, kind of a cottage feel, but in a more contemporary way. So these are pantries with individual pullouts. So the idea here is that you can find whatever it is that you're looking for. Here we are at the island. The original kitchen had an island in it, and it had the cooktop in it, and it had this enormous restaurant-style hood, and we just felt it was a little overwhelming for the space and the low ceilings. So we reconfigured it, tidied it up a little bit, got a lot of functionality out of it. We have a warming drawer right here, a small wine reserve here, a 15-inch, and then a Wolf built-in microwave drawer. Very efficient and also great from a design point of view because it gets the microwave out of the eye view. And in the original kitchen, this was complete wall across here. The refrigerator was here, and the only way into the kitchen was through this entrance. And remember, this was all wall, and this was a doorway, and then the only other way was to come through this doorway. And since this house is all about the view, the ocean view, we decided we were going to open all that up. And we have a display case, it's extra deep, 15 inches deep. Just to create a little more visual interest, we did the interior of the cabinet. As you can see in black, we put LED lighting in it. And also we have LED lighting underneath. And we have a completely finished bottom, so I think it turned out beautifully. And the view of the ocean, which is, the whole idea here was to open up the house to the ocean. One closing interesting fact is the lighting in this space. It's all LED lighting. It's extremely efficient. All the lighting in here is equivalent to 4 50-watt bulbs, so that's a tremendous energy savings. They produce almost no heat whatsoever, and so we're doing our part to save the environment. One thing I wanted to mention is this probably looks really easy, and it should, but this space took me about 120 hours of design time. With a lot of walls that needed to be moved, a lot of architectural considerations. Here we are in the master bath. This, like the kitchen, was a major remodel. We completely reconfigured the space. The original shower was almost like a cave. It was just sort of tucked in back behind here. And so what we did was we created this fun and extremely his and hers sort of setup. We had some organic mosaic we added to it. I think it kind of brings that sense of the outdoors in. And we have a curbless shower, so you'll notice there's no curb. And what we did was we installed line drains and we sloped the floor so the water all runs down to these line drains. Here we have a Growy 21-inch shower head. Our client had a lack of mobility issue, built-in safety bar, and the valve to turn on the water is really close to the door. So she had that option, and then she could simply hold on to the bar and walk over to the seat. So you can see there's a steam outlet right over here, and we've got a window in it. It's fabulous, and LED lighting and a large exhaust fan as well. So we have a travertine floor. There are 16 by 16 tiles, and underneath it we have an electric heating mat. It's manufactured by a company called New Heat, and it's just a wonderful feature. So we can maintain the temperature at 80 degrees or 75 degrees, whatever the client wants. They can set their temperature right here on the control module, and it's great. You know, you get up in the morning and you walk into your bathroom and you're barefooted, and the floor is nice and warm. It's just a wonderful luxury. 100% should be planned out on paper before any work commences. You know, I think that's one of our strengths. And so as a result, the construction went very smoothly, and it turned out very well because we worry about the details before we have to worry about problems.